YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Andrew, or Nebula here, whatever you want to call me. Welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about grading Call of Duties. That is a new series I'm going to go ahead and be doing in my channel. So we're going to grade the Call of Duties by a scale of A through F, A being obviously great, F being just awful. So we're going to go ahead and be starting this, obviously, with the newest Call of Duty, might as well. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be grading it a scale of A through F, like I said. And then I'm going to go ahead and be grading it by gameplay, which I'm basically counting on as how difficult just promote the type of gameplay, and basically have the players playing at a certain type of gameplay, if that makes any sense. 2 maps. 3 guns slash gun gameplay, 3rd game mode. So I'm going to be talking about the 3rd game mode, whether it's zombies, Warzone, anything like that. 5 campaign, 6 post-launch activities, 7 customization, and then 8 I'm going to be grading it on an overall scale. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Enjoy this gameplay I got. It's not like the best or anything, it's just something I whipped up. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to go ahead and see more. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Alright, so first thing we're going to be go ahead and talk about, like I said before, is gameplay. So I give this a D. I'll tell you why. I do believe that Modern Warfare 2019, as far as public matches, promotes such a slow type of gameplay. As a player that really likes to rush in public games, I really found myself, being aggravated because all it promoted was just sitting back. I think with Dead Silence not being a perk, it promoted people to kind of just lay low, sit up in buildings, especially with, we'll talk about it later, but with maps, that helped it with the gameplay style of it being slow. So we're going to go ahead and give this a D, unfortunately. Not starting off good for Modern Warfare at all. Alright, second, like I said, was maps. I'm going to give this an F. I only think the maps that I have fun with in public is the ones that they released after, so Shoot House, Shipment, stuff like that. That's the only maps that I'm actually having fun with. I honestly think that Modern Warfare dropped with some of the worst map selections we've ever had in Call of Duty history, and that's why it's getting the F grade scale. I'm sure it's probably looking as if I'm a Modern Warfare hater. I really don't hate the game in general. I just really think that they brought it back, but they didn't bring it back the way that I think most OG players wanted it to. Because Modern Warfare games always used to be, run and gun, all that fast gameplay, obviously ACRs, P90s, can't forget about the MP7s. But, and that's just the type of gameplay that I'm used to with a Modern Warfare title. And these maps just really didn't help it at all, man. Not at all. Like, Piccadilly, I don't even know how many times I've rage quit on Piccadilly. I really wish there was a section that I could go to see how many times I've rage quit on that. But it's at least a tremendous amount of times. I've found myself being frustrated solely based on the map selections of this game. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give that a fat ass F. Alright, so third, we're gonna go ahead and be talking about guns and gun gameplay. Now this grade, I'm gonna give it a fat A. I love the guns in Modern Warfare, as much as I do want to use the M4 on almost every game, or maybe even the MP5. I really think that they made the customization on these guns so fun. I think obviously besides the competitive side of it, where obviously if you're running competitive, sorry, you're gonna shoot me just shit on the, hold up, I just gotta witness this really quick. I'm so sorry. Sorry, that was just such a stinker, dude. Anyway, I just had so much fun customizing my guns, which I really haven't had this much fun, I think, in a Call of Duty in general. Like I said, obviously if it's a competitive game, then they're gonna go ahead and suggest a certain gun attachment set, that will obviously optimize the gun. But as far as that, man, you can jump into a public match, and it's rare to see the exact same gun combo. The only complaint I have with guns is camos, but we'll get into that on our 7th topic, just because, I'm a fan of the out there camos. But yeah, I'm going to give this an A. Love the guns in Call of Duty. Modern Warfare, really, really good selection by them. Alright, next we're going to be talking about third game mode. So Modern Warfare, in my personal opinion, had the best third game mode. I think they couldn't have done it any better with Warzone. I'm having so much fun. I had so much fun. It's really the only game that, I still play, or the only reason I still play the game. I really think Warzone saved this game. So I'm going to give this an A. Warzone's so much fun. Definitely slacked on the public games, but kudos to the third game mode, so Warzone. Alright guys, 5th we're going to be talking about the campaign. Now, same as before, this is going to be a good grade. I'm going to give it a B, not quite an A, because I felt there were some repetitive moments in the missions, but I'm going to give this a B. I had probably the funnest I've ever had playing a campaign since, probably BO2 maybe. I don't even know, man. It's so realistic. It gets you so immersed. It gets you kind of back into the characters. Obviously, Price coming back, everyone loves that. So I'm giving this a fat B. I think the ending was really, really cool too. It really paid tribute. And all the OG, Modern Warfare players definitely saw that. Where they got the group together with Ghost and Mactosh and everything. Obviously I'm going to give this a B. A great campaign. But yeah, I definitely love the campaign in this game. Alright, so next grading scale, we got post-launch activities. Now I'm going to give this a C. I do really love the season pass. I think for the 150 levels it takes to complete, I think it's pretty fun. But I know a lot of people have had complaints about, once you finish it, there just hasn't been anything after that. So I know a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of even YouTubers in general, once they finish the season pass, and they don't have to play the game anymore because they just finished everything that you got to finish in that, they'll just stop playing the game, which I totally understand, because once you're done with it, what else you got to do? It's not like we have supply drops in this game or anything like that. But I really do like the season pass. But I think they kind of made it a little too easy and a little too long. Some of the items in there are just not fun. Or not fun to put on, as far as player cards and stuff like that. So post-launch activities is a C. I think Warzone, it really brings it up, because in Warzone they're continuing to, they're changing map. They're consistently changing things in Warzone. But as far as public games, I really think it's slacking with post-launch activities. Alright, so last talking point is customization. I'm giving this a D. So basically, I really am not having fun with the look of the camos that they have on the guns. I kind of like Zebra. That's the only one that I'm kind of going back and keeping on my guns. I think gold really isn't all that in this game. So very disappointed by the camos on the guns. As far as player customization with their character, I just don't see it being what it used to, unless we have supply drops, unless we have a system that we can keep on unlocking gear for our players. And player cards, man, I'm super disappointed with that. Player cards are so boring in Modern Warfare. We're all rocking the same, for the while we were all rocking the same Ghost one, so definitely customization is a big disappointment in this game, for sure. So that's why it's getting its D ranking. Alright, so my overall grade for Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a C. I gave this because I just really didn't have, or I'm not, I guess I'm not having fun on Public Match. However, Warzone is a completely different story. I really do think that Warzone kind of saved Modern Warfare. I just wish that Public Games was a little better. And I think that has to do with everything that I said. Maps, I think, probably plays the biggest role in that. And post patches are decent. M4 just ruined the game in the beginning, and still is ruining the game. Well, not ruining, I mean, like, it's destroying, and it destroyed in the beginning, and it's still destroying in the end. So yeah, the overall grade is definitely going to be a C. Not my favorite COD, not my worst either. For me, it's just kind of in the middle. I am having a lot of fun with Warzone, however, but my bread and butter's always been Public Match, just destroying. So, when it comes to that, I'm having a hard time playing Public Match in this game. So, yeah, that's basically the overall grade. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps this video up. Like I said, this is going to be a series, so you're going to be seeing a lot more videos to do with this, every Call of Duty. If there's anything specific you guys want me to play or do, I can do some live comms and stuff like that if you guys want. I'm basically just setting up this YouTube channel mostly towards gaming, but I'm a big COD fan, so I'm going to be talking about a lot of COD and new news and stuff like that. If you did make it to the end of the video, I just really want to thank you. I know I just started, but every view counts for those who do make content as well. They know that every view counts, and I just want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm not gonna say almost every video like and subscribe, but I would really appreciate you guys if you liked and subscribe, so we can try to get this channel going. I know the gameplay probably isn't the best quality, but I promise you guys, if you stick with me, I'm gonna keep on upgrading until I got the best hardware out there. So as always, guys, I do appreciate you guys for go ahead and watching me. Hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay playing video games, stay reading, doing all that. So have a good day, guys.